Hey, Goal Getter, I'm Angela.
And I'm Adam.
We help normal moms and dads chase after their big dreams,
In a modern online world,
all while in the midst of raising kids.
in what we call the family hustle.
Welcome back to the Family Hustle with Angela and Adam Parker. I'm Angela, founder of grassfedmama.com. And today we are going to talk about the second part of this 3-part series talking about how to grow an audience, how to engage that audience, and then how to be ready to sell, to market, and a promotion strategy so that you're ready to sell. So the second part is how do you engage and nurture this audience that you've been building, and how do you do it in an authentic way? And so this is something that I'm very passionate about because I see so many people trying to grow an audience online. They're trying to sell online, but they're just doing it the wrong way, in the sense of they're not leading with themselves. They're either copying and pasting, and they're doing all of this hype and exclamation points, and people are just not gonna look at that and think, oh, this is her sharing herself. This is, they're going to look into it and think like, oh, she's just trying to sell me. And so the very first thing that you need to focus on as you're building this audience is focus on your own personal branding. Like, who are you? Because people buy from people who they know, like, and trust. And so you really need to get clear on, it goes both ways, in the sense that, your vibe attracts your tribe, in the sense that you are going to attract people who are like you. So be the best version of you. Don't try to be anybody else. Don't try to look like somebody else. Don't try to fake, what you're not. Stand up and be you, the best version of you. And so lead with who you are and what you care about and what your message is, and something that you should be sharing is your values. What really matters to you. Do you want to travel? Do you want to have extra money so that you can give more? Do you want to have a business model so that you can spend more time with your family without having to be, stuck in a cubicle all day? So think about what makes you laugh, what makes you cry, what makes you angry, what makes you get up in the morning and excited about the day. Like, what is it? And I want you to share about that, because that is part of you, and that is part of building your personal brand. And that's something that, there's a lot of talk about building your personal brand, and there's all this, what the brand archetypes and different things. But honestly, it's easy. It's just be you and think about, oh yeah, I really, this is something that matters to me, and share about it. And you will attract people who also care about that too. I don't have a dog. I'm not a really big pet person, but a lot of people who love their pets, they should share about that, because they will attract people who maybe have the same pet as them, or just are a dog lover or a cat lover or a bearded dragon lover. Share about your life, what you love, and you will attract people to you. The second thing is storytelling, authentic storytelling. So this is sharing things in a way, people love hearing stories. It's how we retain information better. Facts tell, stories sell. It is the way that we sell things authentically, is sharing a story, because people are motivated to buy through emotion, and they're also motivated to buy from you when they feel a deeper connection to you, when they feel like, I get her or she gets me. So think about those different stories you can tell that just really brings you and your life to life, and it can build a better connection with your audience. Those people who can, talk about how they feel. They tried so hard to fit into a mold, or fit into a box, and they just realized, that struggle, that they were never enough. And then they realized they were enough. They just were trying to fit in the wrong box, things like that, where people are like, oh my gosh, I totally can relate to that. So you can think about how you felt, your journey. Remember, you're talking to the person who's just a couple steps behind you. That's who your ideal person is the person that's just behind you. So think about, what did I need to hear a year ago, 5 years ago? What was I ready, to take the next step, but I needed to hear this first, share that story. Okay. So that's authentic storytelling is how you will engage and build that relationship with that audience so that they feel a deeper connection to you. And the third is attraction marketing. I also put down in my notes, curiosity marketing. If you want to know more about how to go deeper with attraction marketing, you should totally take my 5-day attraction marketing bootcamp, where I go really deep into how to do attraction marketing in today's age, and what it really means to attract your ideal customer to you, what you should be posting. It's not all about, perfectly curated pictures and going and hiring a photographer so that, your makeup's perfect and all this kind of stuff. It's actually quite the opposite. So make sure if you are ready to dig down deep and start attracting your ideal customer to you, you need to do that 5-day attraction marketing bootcamp. I really did share so much goodness in there. And so that's where I would point you to for the third step, attraction marketing. Now, curiosity marketing, I'm going to give you a little bit about that. Honestly, curiosity marketing is just not filling in all the blanks. So making people curious, with you telling a story, but you're leaving out some of the information. I think what somebody said, you talk about the why, but you leave out the how. And so you talk about how, if you're talking about a product, maybe why, you felt stuck, you felt like you didn't have energy to make it through the day, you were just counting the hours until you could go lay your head on the bed, your jeans didn't fit. And then all of a sudden, everything changed whenever you decided to try this one thing. And then now you're productive, you're getting the laundry done, you're cooking all the meals for your family, you're actually folding the laundry and putting it away. Your skinniest jeans fit now, and you haven't even changed your diet. You're so thankful that just one simple swap made all the difference. And so now everybody's like, well, what did you do? So you leave out a little bit of the information and you share with them, why they would want to try this. If this is what they want, this is the outcome that they want, but you leave out. So that's basically curiosity marketing. Is just that you don't give it all away. So you don't tell your company name, you don't tell your products that you're using, you just talk about the outcome, the desired result that you got, and that you lead them to either reach out if they want to know what you're using, or for your 3-step plan, or for some different things like that. You leave out part of the information, and you are the gatekeeper. They have to come through you to get that information. And so that is curiosity marketing. So I'm going to set you up, because the next podcast is going to be all about marketing and promotion strategy. This is how you can actually sell. So we've laid out, the first thing was how to grow your audience. The second part was how to engage that audience. And now we're going to actually talk about how to sell to that audience. So make sure that you listen to the next podcast that's coming out in a week, probably. And if you're listening to this later, it's available right now. So just listen on. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe and share a screenshot of you listening to this podcast in your stories and tag me so I can give you a shout out.
Thanks for listening to The Family Hustle with Angela and Adam Parker. We appreciate you guys being here.
If you're listening, don't forget to take a screenshot and share it into your stories and tag us at Grassfed Mama.
Also, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your podcast player of choice. That helps other people find out about what we're doing, and it's the best thing you can do to help us grow the podcast.
Hey, goal getter, are you ready to stop having to chase after people only to realize they aren't even interested in what you have to offer? You spend months trying to build rapport and get to know them, and then they never seem interested in buying. What if you could attract your ideal customer to you and have them reaching out for more information about your business and what you have to offer? If this sounds like something you want more info on how you can put it into practice, join our Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, where we take 5 days to dig deep into discovering what your ideal customer wants and how you can be the most attractive to them through branding and developing a customer journey. Over the 5 days, you'll have worksheets and videos to guide you through this self-study. To learn more, head on over to grassfedmama.com/attraction marketing. And now back to the show.